Hello again, my friends, and welcome back to the channel, and of course to my fellow SAKites from across the world. Clearly we've got another Victorinox for you, what a surprise, and nicely presented in that standard silver box it is. However, it is changing to a plastic cardboard blister pack or clamshell, if you will. There she is. Let's get this out, shall we? Boom, another Victorinox is born. Look at that. Of course, it comes with the obligatory care and instructions, maintenance, if you will, and warranty, and that's that. Oh, I love this. It's so authentic. It's reassuring, isn't it? It just is. I love the silver embedded crest or shield, if you will, onto that deep dark red Celidor. Reminds me of Christmas a lot of the time. Why? And my childhood. Because I've got fond memories. I got my first Victorinox at Christmas, okay, from my grandfather. Just give it a once over. And that's why it warms my heart. I know it sounds soppy, but it's true. Let's pop this puppy out. Boom. Nice lock up as always. Welcome, my friends. This, of course, is the Victorinox HIKER. Stunning. A modern marvel. Super useful EDC, especially at the weekends. Now, of course, apart from red, it comes also in green, in blue from memory, black, of course, which is a really, I use that quite often, white, which I've got one of, and yellow, okay? So you can also get limited editions, but you've got to watch out for those, and customs from third parties like Dan the Man from Blaybridge. I'll embed a slide into the video and leave a link in the description below. Now, what have we got similar? Well, now, let's pop this back and get this out, because this is probably why you're buying the HIKER for the saw, okay? 9 out of 10, probably why you're buying it, okay? So here we've got, of course, the camper. It's a beautiful thing. This is its main competitor, if you will. There you go. Just the same knife, apart from the camper's got the corkscrew. And, of course, the HIKER's got the obligatory Phillips. Then, of course, we've got the Farmer, a fantastic knife. I really like the Farmer, which I'll be reviewing soon. So there you go. Absolutely stunning knife as well, okay? And of course, if you want something a bit bigger and you want the scissors, then you can, of course, get this puppy with the Phillips on the back. This, in case you didn't know, is the Fieldmaster. Some people overlook this. Don't. It's a great knife. Again, with a saw. It's also got the scissors in case you wish to have the scissors. I just thought I'd throw that out there. One other thing, a honorary mention, if you will, and that is to this little puppy. That's if you wanted one step up. If you want to go one step down and they are still around, you can get this puppy, right? This, as some of you might know, is the 84mm Walker. But effective. If you're going for a walk, you get that, right? There you go. Let's pop this up back, yeah? And there you go. I hope you enjoy that, guys. So let's get back to it, shall we? Let's get back to this puppy. So do that. Boom. Look at that. Let's get this out. Now, the actual blade on this, of course, that lovely drop point, what I call a drop spear point, is a super useful EDC. It just is. Flat grind. It's going to be a super slicer. Okay. Any blade play? None. Didn't think so. The steel on this is X55 Chromo 14, in case you didn't know, which is very easy to maintain and holds a fairly reasonable edge. Mirror finish, which helps inhibit rust, in case you didn't know, great for the outdoors and UK temperate environment. Okay, nice stick action. She breaks and pulls a 5. Let's hear that again. We've got, of course, let's do this actually. We've got the tank stamp. There you go. Victorinox, and on the other side, Officer Swiss. Okay, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Now, of course, we've got the aluminium spacers, okay, and liners. Now, the thing is, this you can switch up, of course, for my Carter, if you wanted to, or something like that, or G10. You've got 13 tools in this. So apart from obviously the blade and the saw, let's pop this out. The first layer, the front layer, we've got the 6mm slotted screwdriver, super useful, okay? Which of course you can use as a scraper or a pry bar, but use it like this, okay? We've got the cap lifter bottle opener, okay? We've also got, of course, the wire former stripper. There you go. half stop in case you need it. The other side of the front layer, of course, is the can opener, which, of course, people still use open cans. But also it's got a 2.5 3mm slotted screwdriver, super useful, which in a pinch can be used on posies or Phillips screw heads, okay, number 2 usually. I use that to open up small boxes or packages. Very handy, okay? And that's that. And then, of course, we've got the saw, which you know about. You just saw that. Let's go to this, the secondary blade. Very, very handy, guys, okay, for opening up bigger parcels or boxes if you've got adhesive on there and you want to save your main blade. Or you can even do some whittling, which I've done this. I've used that knife for this, okay? I had a HIKER about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, and I gave it away, but hey-ho. So let's get this puppy out again, shall we? The saw. I love that saw. This, believe me, guys, I've been a carpenter most of my life, okay? And I know a good saw when I see one. Now, this is omnidirectional, so it's a push and pull saw, okay? Super useful, so you're really efficient in the cut. It's very, very good. I love this saw. Anyway, it's always good to have a saw, and I feel much better when I do have a saw on my person. Now, of course, you've got the back tools, which, of course, you've got the Phillips number 2. Great T-bar, great for breaking the surface tension of a screw or even doing it up. And that's what I use it for, that initial or finishing it off. Now, then, of course, before I close this, you've got the pinhole. So you can upgrade that for a pin, okay? And then, of course, we've got the sewing awl, okay? With a reamer and a punch, as some people call it a reamer. So great, very useful, actually, especially in the field. That's people underestimate this tool, and that's that. Of course, we've got the obligatory toothpick, which you can switch up for a fire steel, of course. And on the other side, you got the tweezers. And being a carpenter or anyone working with woods, believe me, I've used those often to get small splinters out. We've got the obligatory 10mm split ring, which is inox stainless steel, in case you're interested. And that's that. No hot spots at all. No, of course not, guys. Fit and finish is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It really is. They're exceptional. I never had a problem with Victorinox, right? So, it's great in a hand as well, all right? It's great in a hand. I love this knife. So is it sharp, though? We shall see. Check this video out here while we do the measurements, okay? So the actual overall length for the blade, of course, is 2 3/4 inches or 7 centimeters. Thickness, from memory, I think it's about 2mm. Let's have a look. Yeah, 2mm or 0.8 inch. Okay, 0.08 inch rather. Okay, and then of course, actually, let's do this one. Let's do that. The overall length from memory is about 6 1/4. Yeah, 6 1/4 inches or 15.5 centimeters. Now, if you don't know, most of you will. It's 91mm. Okay, or 3 3/4 inch. Okay, so in case you're new to my channel, or you've never had a Victorinox before, it is possible. The weight on this, now it's a bit lighter. I like to guess this if you've been watching me. I reckon that's about 80, 81, something like that. Let's say 80. Okay. Oh, not bad. 77 grams nearly, and 2.7 ounces. For me, if you've got a knife under 3 ounces or 100 grams, that's great as an EDC because it's just very light, isn't it? Really, it's manageable, isn't it? So what do I think of this? Well, for me, it's a great option for the weekend, especially outdoors and hiking or when you're on the trail. That's its namesake. You're doing it because you're hiking, okay, guys? It's very practical, that's why. It's lightweight. It's a compact design, okay, for what you're getting, really. UK legal, of course, and great value for money. So yeah, special occasion, it's near to Christmas or something like that, a birthday, I'd highly recommend this. Okay, I'm glad I got another one, and it's 5 stars because it is that good. Okay, guys, for prices and availability, see the links below. Please show your support by giving us a like, as it really helps the channel, okay, and by hitting that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay sharp.